Hello everybody, it's Blocky and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be expanding Crawfordsville, and these are the first two houses I'm going to build. So it's like this granite house right here. I'm actually beginning to second guess my choice for granite based on the color, but with that kind of stone, there's really not another block that goes well with it, so granite it is. And then it's going to have a deep slate roof. So I'm just going to add a driveway, and now I'm going to build the house next to it, which is kind of, pretty similar in design. Both these houses, are a little bit on the more historic side, but they're still pretty nice houses. And I'm just going to build the roof right here. Seems like they're both well-maintained houses anyways. And now I'm going to build a street light. And then right next to this house here, there's like a parking lot, and there used to be a laundromat here, but it actually got closed down, I think, based on the pictures. So here are the next two houses that we're going to be building. So as you can see here, this house is pretty difficult, honestly, because it's right next to the other one that I already have built, and I have to put a driveway right next to it, and I didn't build the height of the first house correctly, so I have to redo the whole roof line for that. But now that the front is done, I can begin working on the side walls. And I'm just going to go ahead and use stairs for the roof. And I can't really tell what exactly the back and side of this house looks like on Google Maps, so I kind of have to guess a little bit. But that house is done. Now we're going to build these two houses right here, and they're back on the street where we were at before, next to the house with the parking lot. So this house, I think is probably the most detailed out of all of them. It's like a 2-story brick house, and it's got some elevation to it. There's like a little hill here. So this whole time, I've been blessed to be able to build Crawfordsville. It's kind of flat, but now I'm starting to get to the point where there's a little bit of terrain, so it's going to make things a little bit more difficult. But we are going to put a fence in right here on the side as well, and some leaves out front where the cars usually park next to the street. And then right next to this brick house here, we're going to build the last house. So this house has an interesting design too. It's kind of in like I think it's in like an L shape. We're going to put the street light there. And then this house has like a back porch and a back patio. And then I have to add in some trees behind it. Alright, and now it's time to build the Crawfordsville soccer field. So this is the John Fisher Field. Now the thing is, if you look at this map, the yellow highlighter is where the whole town is, but the red circle is where the field is. So that definitely poses a dilemma. So as you can see, I have to really begin building the roads in order to get to the soccer field here. And I'm just building this soccer field because I was getting a little bit bored of building all the houses, and I feel like, Crawfordsville needs something interesting in it. Like, we have all the town buildings and stuff, but I feel like adding a soccer field in will really make it more of an interesting town. But it is a lot of work to build the roads and to try to get them as accurate as they can. I'm still going to probably end up moving them a little bit as I build the buildings around this area here. But now I am building the field here, Fisher Field. And so we're going to put in the bleachers. And now that the bleachers are in, we can go ahead and actually begin building the field itself. And if you look in the Google Maps, the field is down like in a little valley, so that's why there is a little bit of a drop in the elevation. But I also have to put in like the bench. And now that that's complete, we can actually start building the field itself. And copy and paste it to the other side. Add some trees in. And the last thing I'm going to do for this episode is build a parking lot. And here we go. That is pretty much it. So this is like the last 3 months of progress for Crawfordsville, I think. So now there are several houses. I'm still going to be adding more houses next month because still a lot more houses need to be added in for the town to kind of equal out houses to buildings wise. But as you can see, the soccer field's also here, and I might build some more houses around this soccer field area, kind of in the new district of Crawfordsville. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want me to build your hometown of Minecraft, sign up for my Patreon, and have a great day.